Hey Pisces, thanks for joining me for Dogs, Coffee, and Tarot today. I'm going to be doing your next 6 months predictions today, and I think you're going to find them really, really interesting. There you go, Chippy. Have a cookie, take a nap. And Sparky's joining us too. Everybody wants to say hello to Pisces today. The dogs help ground the energy so much, so I do enjoy them coming in. So Pisces, let's get your energy in these cards, and we're going to look at July through December, month by month. I also did a 12-month reading. If you want to go back, you can find that. I'll link it at the end, and you can see how that has turned out too. Usually these readings are very accurate. So here we go. I'm going to pull these by feel for you so I don't miss any cards. Okay. All right, here we go. Pisces, we're looking at July. July for Pisces. There we go. July for Pisces is the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles, Pisces. That is so good. Whoever this reading is for so far in July, your money looks really good. And it looks lasting. It looks like you're putting down roots with money. You know, you may be saving money, or there's a lot of stability with money there, Pisces, in July. So and I'll go back and clarify and get you more details, but let's go to August. And in August, we've got the moon. We've got the Pisces card. Look at that. I feel like you're going to be in your strong Pisces energy in August for some reason. You know, it's not typically a Pisces month, but I don't know. There's something astrologically obviously going on there. I'm not an astrologer. I read cards and I'm a psychic medium. So you can actually go and look at the astrology and probably figure it out. I get the same similar information, you know, through the cards. But there you are. There's something special for Pisces in August. And we'll go back and clarify that. I feel like you might be bringing on your wild side in August. You know, sometimes this card is about wild dog versus domestic dog, you know, kind of thing with Pisces. And I feel like you might be wrestling with that a little bit in August too. Look at this 2 of Pentacles. You've got a lot of balls in the air in September. There's going to be so much stuff going on. I see you just trying not to drop the balls. Okay. You're going to be super busy in September. And I think a lot of monetary obligations where you're also juggling money in September. We'll see. Okay. September, October for Pisces. This one. And October for Pisces, wow, you've got the Hierophant. Look at that. I love the Hierophant card. So this is about commitments. In October, this can be about marriage. Maybe someone's getting married, or you're attending a wedding, your wedding or somebody else's. This can also be commitments to your spirituality, to your spiritual practices. This can be, you know, attending church more. This can be meditating every morning, you know, things like that go with the Hierophant. And also just you feeling very much in charge, very stable. There's a lot of stability here. You know, when I start with 10 of Pentacles over here in July, and then come over here to October and get the Hierophant. Yeah, really, really good. There's some kind of a stability, and like your spirituality is also lending more energy to your stability as well. Okay, so October, pumpkin spice month. This is a good one. It's pumpkin spice month in the USA anyway. Okay. All right. So, and I can't wait. Can you? All right. Let's see. So October, November Pisces, and I'll go back and get you lots of details. We'll clarify. So hang in there to the end. All the good details come out at the end. So we've got 5 of Wands in November. There's some kind of a competition or struggle. I don't know if you might be entering a competition. It's, you know, 5 of Wands is not always a bad card. Competition's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it can be a really fun thing. So you might be entered in a tournament or competition of some sort, a mock battle. You might be competing for a job or something like that. But we'll clarify and see. But let's go to December. right there, stopping me on a dime. December, Tower. Okay. Now, again, this is not necessarily a bad thing. The Tower means sudden changes, some kind of surprise, Pisces. Let's go back and clarify these. I think the Tower showed up in your last weekly reading too. Go back and check it out if you didn't see it, because it was a really great reading for you. It's very similar energy and cards to this one. The Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, you know, something that you may not be expecting that's leading you to more stability, you know, some good changes, more money and that sort of thing. So let's see what we've got for clarifying your Ten of Pentacles in July this month. Ten of Pentacles, stability, money, gold, lasting energy. And it's clarified by the Four of Cups. Yeah, you filled up a lot of cups and now you're like, what do I put in that fourth cup? You are just stacking the wins in July. Now, there also, the other meaning of the Four of Cups could be you're feeling a little bit bored in July. You're like, okay, yeah, done all that, but what's next? Let's look and see what's next, which is the moon. Clarifying the moon coming up in August. Clarified by Five of Swords. Interesting. So there's a little bit of negative energy there, Pisces. So the moon in August could be going to a feeling of deception by a little negative energy. Maybe somebody's not being completely truthful with you. Let's see. Again, also as a separate thing, this is your Pisces energy. You showing up as yourself in a reading is very, very good. And the cards have multiple meanings. So yeah, so there is a Ten of Swords and a Five of Swords showing up in August. Maybe around Pisces or having to do with not seeing things clearly or some sort of deception here. And negative energy, maybe deception caused the negative energy, or maybe the negative energy caused the deception, you know. Let me get one more. August honestly is looking like a little bit of a ripple. Yeah, some kind of secrets are going to be revealed. Look at this. High Priestess and Moon in August, and follow, you know, we've also got Five and Ten of Swords. Something's going to come to the light for Pisces in August. Something's coming to the light. You know, sometimes High Priestess can be daughter energy. You know, if you're the mother of an adult child, whatever. This could be some kind of thing happening around them as well. Can be. But I think this is more something's going to be revealed to you in a big way. Okay. Let's look at this next one. Let's go to September, which is balls in the air. Okay, trying to juggle everything, money, and all that stuff. For September, it's clarified by the Death card. It's clarified by an ending and a new beginning, maybe a Scorpio energy. Again, something has been revealed in August, and there's something here that's going to cause a lot of juggling of situations and money and things like that, and some sort of a new beginning potentially. What is this new beginning for Pisces? Tower. Circling around. Here's the Tower again, Pisces. You know, I don't sugarcoat things. I'm just going to tell you, I think the next 6 months, looking at this, there's going to be some kind of big change here. And that's not to say you should be scared. I'm just saying, I think there's going to be something you don't see coming. Okay? And I'll dig at this a little bit more. Okay. Let's keep going, and then I'll come back, because these are some pretty heavy cards, to be honest. So, October, Hierophant. This can be marriage, spirituality, being grounded. In October, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. This is you holding on to money or holding back from something, holding back. And the Hierophant can be can represent Taurus in the month of October. Holding back, holding back. Let's see. Holding back from lovers, maybe. This could be some sort of love triangle going on. And some of this deception that I'm seeing, Ten of Swords and negative energy and things like that, High Priestess around Pisces in August, comes back up again in October. And in October, there's something about holding back from lovers because of a marriage. Okay. All right, let's keep going, Pisces. This is dicey, okay, to say the least. There's competition. There's Five of Wands showing up in November. Five of Wands. Struggle, things like that. Seven of Wands, setting boundaries with some sort of competition. This is about territory. This is about being very territorial. Like, what's mine is mine. You know, this is my space. It's my boundaries. About competition or struggles. And then in December, we've got the Tower in December showing up. Okay, here we go. What is the Tower? The Tower is moving. This is escaping a situation that's not peaceful or not working for you anymore. You know, this card looks like refugees, you know, like leaving in the middle of the night to get away from something, troubled waters, to get away from it, moving someplace more tranquil. And I think you're going to be surprised when this happens. It seems like it just happens suddenly. So Pisces, I'll just tell you, I have not done extendeds on anyone else's 6-month readings, but I'm going to do it on yours because I think you need to know more. So join me over here. You can click up here. I'll put the link, and it's at the extended store. If you haven't been there before, the extendeds are $5.55, and it'll be another 10 to 20 minutes. So we'll look into this. Okay. Thanks for being here. I hate to leave you hanging, but I think this pretty much tells you the story. And again, if you want the deep dive, you want more details, come on over there. Also, you can get it on the membership program. You can check that out too. Links are all below and everything. Okay, Pisces, I'll see you over there. Thanks.